Yo, welcome to Web Dev Lesson 1. Today we're diving into the absolute foundation of the internet, HTML. By the end of this, you'll be building your very first web page from scratch. Shout out to ZA Sisters Learning Hub for hooking us up. Let's get it. Alright, here's the game plan. We're going to understand what HTML actually is, learn how to create and save a file properly, open it in a browser, and play around with some text formatting. By the end, you'll build a real web page. No gatekeeping, let's level up. So, what is HTML? It stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Huge disclaimer, it is not a programming language. No complex math or logic here, just pure structure. Think of it as the skeleton of every website you've ever scrolled through. Fun fact, it was invented back in 1991 by Tim Berners-Lee so scientists could share documents. Now it basically runs the world. Good news, you don't need a crazy expensive setup to start coding. Just 3 things. Any basic computer, a text editor like Notepad or VS Code, and a web browser like Chrome or Firefox to see your code come to life. Super simple, zero cost. Here's how the magic happens. You write the HTML code, save it as a .html file, and your browser reads that code and translates it into a clean web page. It's a simple loop, but even the biggest websites in the world do this exact same thing. Let's break down the step-by-step to create your first file. Open Notepad, write your code, hit Save As, name it index.html, make sure it's not .txt, select all files and UTF-8 encoding, then double-click it to open in Chrome. Boom, you're officially a developer. Every single HTML page starts with this basic skeleton. The doctype tells the browser we're using HTML5. The HTML tag wraps everything. Head holds the behind-the-scenes info like the page title, and body is where all the visible stuff, the actual vibe of your site, lives. Now let's talk headings. HTML gives us H1 to H6. H1 is the biggest, boldest heading, usually used just once per page, and H6 is the smallest. They help readers and search engines make sense of your page layout. For regular blocks of text, we use the paragraph tag, or just, the browser is smart. It automatically adds some breathing room before and after each paragraph. Just remember, every opening needs a closing to keep things clean. Want to make your text pop? You can use or for bold text. They look the same, but it's just purely visual, while tell screen readers and search engines that this text is actually important. Low-key a major difference. Same vibe for italics. You've got and is just visual slant. Perfect for book titles. Stands for emphasis. It adds actual spoken stress to a word. Use them wisely. To underline, we use. But warning, don't overuse this. People online think underlined text is a clickable link and you don't want to bait and switch your users. Pro tip, modern devs prefer using CSS for styling underlines anyway. Need to cross something out like showing a price drop? Use for strike-through. Avoid the old tag. It's super outdated. Modern HTML5 uses for things that aren't accurate anymore or for deleted text. Superscript and subscript are perfect for math and science. Raises your text. Think exponents like x squared. Lowers it, which is exactly how you write chemical formulas like H2O. Easy math, easy chemistry. Centering text used to be done with the tag, but that's ancient history and deprecated now. Today we use a little inline CSS style, text align, center, inside our paragraph tag to keep it modern and clean. The old tag is also dead in HTML5. Mixing style with markup makes your code a messy headache. Instead, we use CSS inline styles to change colors and font families. Keep your code clean, keep it modern. Let's put it all together. Here's a complete HTML example. We've got headings, bold text, italics, underlines, strike-throughs, formulas, and centered text. When the browser reads this, it turns into a neat About Me page. Clean, right? Watch out for these common rookie mistakes. Forgetting closing tags, nesting tags in the wrong order, saving files as .html.txt, using curly quotes instead of straight ones, or just straight up typos. Take your time. Double check your code. Time for some hands-on practice. Your mini project is to build a My Introduction page. Introduce yourself with your name, school, hobbies, favorite subject, and favorite color. Use all the tags we just learned to make it look sick. Let's do a quick vibe check with a quiz. We've got multiple choice, code reading, finding errors, and filling in the blanks. Let's see how much you actually retain. Here are 5 quick coding questions to flex your new skills. Write the skeleton, make a heading, write a paragraph with bold text, show a chemical formula, and do a price drop sentence. You got this. Quick recap of everything we covered today. From headings and paragraphs to bold, italics, underlines, strike-throughs, superscripts, subscripts, centering, and font styling. This is your ultimate HTML cheat sheet. Here's your homework. Create a full web page about your favorite animal. Use every single tag we learned today at least once. Here's a starter template to get you going. Go wild with it. And that's a wrap. Great work, future developer. You just took your first step into coding. Next up, we're tackling lists, links, CSS styling, and building full pages. Keep that same energy, and I'll see you in the next lesson.